I say
But I'm absolutely awful. I'm absolutely awful, Lauren. No. My hand, honestly, there's nothing I can say that will redeem some of my behaviour. It's completely unacceptable.
But like, I know you know that.
I know, and I try so hard.
And that's why it's not annoying me so much. But then I think,
no, it is.
Do you know that? Or are you just apologising to
No, and I'm not.
tell me what I want to hear? Because it carries on?
Lauren, I've always wanted to be your friend, but realistically, yeah, we have fallen out. There's no way of looking at it. But sometimes we're like great friends. I don't know.
And that's what I find really hard, because I think you're absolutely hilarious at times.
That's really nice of you.
And I find it really hard when you do the whispering and the bitching, because I'm like, but
no, but the thing
that's not you, and on the outside world, I imagine you're not like that at all, and we probably get on really well.
I know, it's intensifying this environment, and the other thing is...
It is this environment.
The thing we can do to improve our relationship is to stop saying anything behind each other's backs, because I've heard things you've said about me, and you've had things I've said about you, and that makes it 300 times worse than saying it to your face.
Gets involved, yeah.
Even though I don't like confrontation, sometimes it's better.
Come and confront me.
Yeah, but like it's difficult for me just to be like, but you said this, or because you'll just be like, no, I didn't. It's been blown out of proportion. And they'll be like, yeah, of course it has. And then we'll just be like, why are we even having this conversation?
Page, yeah.
So it's so difficult.
But I think
it's so difficult to be a nice person.
What annoys us about each other.
But you don't generally. Lauren, the only reason I'd ever be like, oh, Lauren, is because of things that you've said about me and about other people, and then you've been quite nice to their faces, and that's the only thing that I get a bit like, oh God. But then Luke this morning was just like, but realistically, you have to be like it's such a good point. You have to just be nice.
Is there's little things that you've done that I've thought about saying to you, but then I thought, what's the point in making an argument out of this when I don't actually feel that strongly about it?
No, but I appreciate but I've appreciated all the times you've actually been like, Caroline, blah, 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 blah. I have appreciated, even if I've been defensive at first. The other day, though, when you said, like, you need to stop being so bitchy, I was like, oh, God. Like, I felt uncomfortable, Lauren, but I just
Yeah, and I realised I could have done it a different way.
No, that was fine. Don't worry. I need to hear that. But I just heard a lot of... I was just about to hear a lot of stuff that you'd said about me, and so then I was just like... I sort of maybe potentially thought you were a hypocrite.
Yeah. Floor enough.
But then again, we're both guilty of being hypocrites, don't you think?
Completely.
And don't you find that sometimes my insecurities, I'll floor them, I'll bring them up into someone else because I don't know, because I'm insecure or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather be your friend, Lauren. I genuinely handle my.
I want you to be confident and not feel like you have to revert to that, because your personality, Caroline, is brilliant.
No, Lauren, I've become super bitch.
Yeah, but
I've become everything I hate about a person.
I said in the diary, I said, I just can't deal with any more whispering and gossiping in here. And they said something of the lines of like made me come to the realisation that everybody does it, including myself. And I said, yeah, I know I'm guilty of it as well. They were like, yeah, so everybody's doing it.
No, but I've been really bad. Like, especially bad, like absolutely awful. It's completely unacceptable to make someone feel uncomfortable when they walk into a room because you've been discussing them. That's not like, on no ground is that okay. I'm not going to sit here and argue that, I've never said anything.
I did that!
Okay, because the thing is, yes, I can be bitchy. Yes, I can be obnoxious and stuff, but I'm very honest. And if someone says, like, did you say this something, I will say yes. Yeah. And if I'm lying, because I'll be really uncomfortable. I'll be like,
Yeah, and I know you do that, because I watched you when Adam was saying, oh, she did this, and you were like, I did that!
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean? But I think we just both need to just talk about it more.
I know, but I'd rather you didn't just say, like, I think it's because you were just feeling like because yesterday was absolutely awful. I'd rather you didn't just say like we're never going to be friends. We don't get along. That was the only thing I was like. Because you're just like, we just don't see eye to eye, and we have done. And so the thing is, when we have actually seen eye to eye on loads of times.
I think we needed this conversation a lot earlier. Do you know what I mean? Over the toilet.
I'll be in so much trouble.
I'll put it back slightly. Don't worry.
I'll be in so much.
my middle name.
I'll be in so much trouble, Lauren. I'm not obviously just going to know it's me.
I'll say it was me. Don't worry. So promise from now on, no matter what happens on Friday, that if I've done something that annoys you, you tell me, and if you've done something that annoys me, I'm going to tell you. Instead of it going around 11 other people first, because that's when things start to get Chinese whispers. You've seen us play in here.
I had on heart promise.
Promise.
I usually promise. I don't want to be a super bitch. I never
I
have
don't
ever.
think you're a super bitch.
I do. That's how. That's if honestly, that's how that's what I'd call myself. If I was watching myself, I'd just go super bitch. Like, what? Who the hell does she think she is? Like,
and it's just like.
But also, you have to realise the other fact. I'm not defending my behaviour, but you have to realise that we're in a game show where it benefits somebody to dislike the same person as somebody else. So if someone
100%.
with a loud voice, I think that's all it is. I'm not a particularly charismatic person, but I do have a loud voice. Someone clearly isn't getting along with someone else. It's very easy to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
And that's why...
Do you not think I realised yesterday?
That's why you have to realise that it's not personal, but it helps yourself. If someone else doesn't like someone, it's so easy. Jump on the bandwagon, fine.